What's up, guys, and welcome back to the third episode of The Roar.
Today we have a homecoming-themed episode, so let's get right into it.
This is LHS Case, and you're watching The Roar.
I heard homecoming was a super cool event. Zach, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was dressing up for the dance, but let's see what Lansing has to say.
My favorite part of homecoming was probably the before with the pictures and dinner. It was really fun.
My favorite thing about homecoming was you guys had pretty decent music, better than most schools I've been to, and it seemed like it was very well liked and the theme was interesting.
My favorite thing about homecoming was probably the dancing or all the food.
My favorite thing about homecoming was being able to spend time with some of my friends that I don't normally get to spend time with because of our classes.
My favorite thing about homecoming this year was probably just the amount of people that showed up, because last year it didn't feel like that many showed up, and now that I'm a sophomore instead of a freshman, it was a little bit more of a social-based experience instead of just like worrying about the dance and seeing what was up with my friends. I got to meet everybody and I had a really good time.
My favorite thing about homecoming was just the social aspect, like hanging out with friends, because going to the actual dance was fun, but it wasn't actually for the dance, it was more of just hanging out with friends.
My favorite thing about homecoming is the fact that I got to hang out with my friends and I got to see a whole bunch of people and their amazing outfits, and overall just have a really fun time hanging out with everybody and listening to the music that was played.
Wow, those are some interesting opinions.
I wonder what Pete and Lexi thought when they won homecoming king and queen. Let's meet the new rulers.
It feels great. I feel very cool right now, and I'm very proud of myself and Pete.
It feels pretty good. It's good to feel like I'm liked by people, which is a thing I hope to strive for, because I like, it's good to be liked.
There's not much I can do as homecoming queen, but as a student council member, I will do my best to help you whenever you need it.
I think lunch needs to be like twice the length, honestly. And let's get some better options out there, honestly, people.
A fun fact about me is I'm in theater, and everyone should go see White Christmas in November when it premieres.
I have a hernia that I'm getting surgically removed, so that's fun.
I'm glad I was there to watch them get crowned, but that was not the only thing that happened that night.
The football team had their homecoming game, which marks the halfway point of the season. So I made a little video to check in with our fall sports. The fall sports seasons are halfway done, so let's check in with our teams. Volleyball played Piper and Seaman on Tuesday and came out 1-1, beating Piper but falling short to Seaman. That brings their record to 23-5, and they play next Tuesday at home for their senior night. The tennis team participated in the UKC tournament, winning third place. The regionals are this Saturday at Mill Valley. Good luck. Soccer played last night against Seaman and came out victorious, winning 2-1, bringing our record to 7-5. Varsity plays Turner at 6 today. Cross country competed at Baldwin last week and will have their last meet before league and regionals. Football had their homecoming game last Friday against Topeka West and won 42-0, a great way to start homecoming weekend. Their next game is their senior night here against Baser and Linwood. Good luck to all the fall sports with the rest of your seasons. One of my favorite parts of the football game was the band's light show.
Speaking of band, let's look at this episode's Band of the Week.
Thanks for tuning in. This is your Band of the Week.
Beach Boys were a popular 60s rock band, with the first 5 original members being Brian, Dennis, Carl, Mike, and Al. The Beach Boys have won only 5 awards in their lifetime as a group, one of those even being a Kids' Choice Award. On October 1st of 1962, they released their first album. The lead track and title of the album, Surfin' Safari. Surfin' Safari peaked at number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100, but that didn't discourage them from making hit songs. The Beach Boys had 4 songs make the Billboard in position number 1. Wow, cool. The Beach Boys' most popular songs range all the way from 1962 to 2003, with their first memorable hit being Surfin' Safari.
With me, Huntington and Malibu, they're shooting the pier.
I Get Around in 1964. Good Vibrations in 1966.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations.
Kokomo in 1988.
Down in Coco, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby,
The Beach Boys have never been irrelevant and are still getting 10.8 million streams on Spotify a month. Unfortunately, the Beach Boys only have 3 out of 5 members still alive today, with Dennis and Carl Wilson both dying in the 80s and 90s. Overall, the Beach Boys are a great band. Bye!
Man, I love the Beachy Boys.
And make sure to stick around because after this episode, we have a PSA from a special guest.
This has been Zach and Kendall signing off. Those are some Beachy Boys.
5 seconds?
Okay. Make sure to stick around after this because we gotta.
His laugh.
Those are Beachy Boys.
Hey guys, this is a PSA. Quit destroying our school's bathrooms. It's not cool. It's not funny.